Hi Libra, welcome to my channel, Baddison Intuitive Tarot. In today's reading, I'm taking a look into your romantic love life for the end of May 2024. I'm going to pull a 7-card spread, see who pops up in your reading today with romantic intentions towards you, whether it's somebody new or someone you already know. My job is to see who you're connecting to around this time frame, what they mean to you, how you both feel about one another, whether you can trust their intentions with you, things like that. And I'll also be diving deep into your potential blind spot with this person too, Libra. Meaning things that could challenge, hinder, block, your connection from growing, that maybe you can prepare for or do whatever to avoid, especially if it's not a part of a soul contract that you have with this person. Your job is to keep an open mind. That I do tend to get very nosy. I give the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything in between. I don't hold back, so only take what resonates, leave what doesn't resonate out the door, and not to give your power-rated tarot cards, as you are in full control over your decisions. So with that being said, Libra, now let's get nosy. Spirit, please connect me to the energy of Libra today. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Who are they connecting to for the remainder of May in regards to romantic love? Libra is open-minded to the messages you have in store for them today, as long as what comes through is for Libra's highest and greatest good. 7-card spread. Libra, love, May 2024. What is their end of May message? 2 more shuffles. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my lovely Libras. Okay, so let's first dive into the person that you could be dealing with around this time and see how they feel about you. We have the Ace of Wands. Now, the Ace of Wands, as how someone feels about you, tells me that at this time you have someone that's around you that feels very drawn to you, feels very attracted to you, feels very excited just to be engaging with you, right? The Ace of Wands usually indicates, feeling strong chemistry with somebody, feeling like at any time you get a text from somebody, your heart starts to palpitate. You make this person excited. All right, but also the Ace of Wands could indicate a sexual relationship. This is where I'm going to have to clarify to see what type of relationship you guys have together. But I'm looking at your person standing in front of a blank art canvas with a paintbrush in their hands, indicating that this person feels like you and them are having a brand new start together, and your connection could be whatever you guys make it to be, whatever you want to paint on that canvas. And with the sun rising in the far background, it's the energy of someone feeling like happiness is rising for them. Someone feeling like they're coming out of a period of darkness, as the moon is the opposite of the sun. So this person may feel like you are this light that has brought them out of a period of darkness just by interacting with them. You may cheer them up. You may make them feel good about themselves. You might hype them up in regards to their, positive traits to really help boost their confidence. Interesting. You may be dealing with a Leo, because every time I look at that sun rising, I think of either a Leo rising or a Leo sun. It doesn't have to be a Leo, it's just what came through. So let's take a look at your person's intentions. The Knight of Wands. This person feels like you just woke them up. Now, I don't care for the Knight of Wands as intentions, to be honest, but it's not a bad energy to be in, but it's also not the best. Because the Knight of Wands as intentions, that's the intent to have some fun with you, to go on adventures, things like that. But sometimes the Knight of Wands can indicate someone wanting a casual relationship, a casual fling. Just to not take things too seriously, because they want to just have fun right now. Maybe they went through a bad breakup and they're like in their selfish stage where they're all about fun and just living it up, blah, blah, blah. All right, I will have to look at their behavior. What's their behavior with Libra for the remainder of the month? Oh, they shut me up. 10 of Cups. Your person just said, Baddison, shut up. I actually want something serious with Libra. So the 10 of Cups as their behavior towards you tells me that they want to nurture this relationship so that it can go the distance. Because the 10 of Cups is the equivalent of having the one that completes you. Even though you complete yourself, don't get it twisted. Even though you can complete yourself, it's nice to have that person that really balances you out. Their weaknesses are your strengths, your weaknesses are their strengths, things like that. Feeling like you got someone that really lifts your spirits up. And you notice how there's a rainbow right here? Well, rainbows come after storms. And I mentioned earlier that, meeting you may have been a really big blessing for this person, especially if they met you after a very difficult time of their life, whether they went through a job loss, whether they went through a death in the family, whether they went through a health scare, whether they went through a divorce, you name it. If they went through something heavy, you were the one that was like the blessing in disguise. You know, you kind of gave this person a, you know, Red Bull in regards to their life again. It's like they feel so excited. Look at this person. They're ear to ear grin, you know. The only thing I'm worried about is the fact that this motorcycle is a one-seater. And if this person really wants to have a relationship with you, they may have to make some adjustments in the way that they do things in order to accommodate the growth of this relationship. You know, because if this person's really serious about you, they'll purchase a sedan so you can have somewhere to sit, you know. So it's definitely telling me that this person needs to make some adjustments in their life, and they can make this relationship anything that they want it to be. They're in full control. So yeah, interesting reading, Libra. Let's take a look at how you feel. The Ace of Pentacles. Look at that. Huh, I like it. Wow. Libra, it's been a while for you to have such a positive reading like this. Now, this Ace of Pentacles right here shows me you know, building the foundation of a house, right? Because the success of a relationship depends on its foundation. Just like, think of the Tower card, right? The Tower happens when the foundation is not sturdy, all right? The same thing goes for a relationship. If your relationship doesn't have a core foundation, a sturdy foundation, it's going to have a bunch of towers in the future. So Libra, I feel like around this time frame, you're doing your best to make sure that you are forging a stable foundation with this person, so that way if anything happens in the future where you guys end up challenging each other, you guys have that foundation to fall back on. All right, building the foundation of a house right here. Because they're coming in with the Ace of Wands as their feelings towards you, whereas you're coming in with the Ace of Pentacles. Two entirely different elements. I don't need to tell you that. All right. Now think of the Ace of Pentacles as this rock, right? If a hurricane happened, that rock would still be rock solid. It's not going anywhere. It's strong. It's got a strong foundation. But say, crap, I don't have a lighter. Say you have a fire pit and a storm happens. That fire pit is going to be put out and lose its zest, use its fire and its passion. All right, so it's the energy of, yeah, you guys are attracted to each other, you're having fun, and you want to have a family together or be together for the rest of your lives, but can you guys weather storms together? Are you guys building the right foundation here to where right now this person views you as someone that is the bright part of their day, but what if in the future you do something that they don't like, or you're not like the one cheering them up all the time? Maybe you guys are going through a challenge in your relationship where you're not the beacon of happiness, and you need that rock solid, stable foundation to overcome life's, you know, challenges. This feels very similar to what I had for Virgo, where the universe wants to make sure that you guys are not just focusing on the fun and the physical aspects of the relationship, but you're also focusing on building the foundation to where you both know that you're compatible with each other, that you guys can handle each other's good days and bad days, that their ugly side is something that you can deal with, things like that. I got that same message on Virgos. It's like, yeah, it's easy to be in love when everything's going perfect, but when there's a challenge, you know, are you guys going to run away from the first argument, or is that going to bring you guys stronger together? See, this person is all about fun right now. And with you being Libra, you need a balance. You need fun and you need some seriousness, okay? And you're all about the seriousness with that Ace of Pentacles. You're like, yeah, don't give me just the wand. I want the pentacle. Let's take a look at your challenge. The Two of Cups. So your challenge with this person is being on the same page in some regard. All right, the Two of Cups is telling me that there is a soulmate contract between you and this person, that you guys were supposed to meet each other. But what's going to challenge you around this time frame is seeing the relationship in the similar lens. You know, are you able to work through things together? because love is not always going to be smiles and movie theater date nights and flowers and shit. It's going to be tough, you know. Do you have trust with each other? Can you communicate effectively together? Things like that. All right, let's look at your potential May outcome. Page of Wands. So you're ending May on a very good note with this person. The Page of Wands as your outcome tells me that there is some exciting news around the corner for you and this person's relationship. Page of Wands is also the energy of ending the month of May on good terms, where you guys are flirting with each other, you know, having a lot of fun together, making each other laugh and things like that. But I'm seeing the light get a little bit brighter over here, where you're going to start learning a lot about each other as we move into June. And I feel like that's when you guys are going to realize whether or not it can still be intact even when the fun kind of subsides. Okay, your advice? Three of Swords. Look at the ugly stuff, you know, rip that Band-Aid with this person early on. Really go deep and, you know, bring up the ugly stuff in the relationship. And, like, have those tough conversations. Even if you have to bring up past stories of an ex, you know, talk about your trauma together. Of course, if you're comfortable with that, you know, really get to know each other on a deep level, so you know each other's triggers, you know, so that way that doesn't hurt the relationship in the future, you know. The more you understand each other, the more you can figure out if this is something that you can participate in. Like, what if you find out that someone is battling addiction? Is that something that you can handle when times get tough and someone goes through a relapse? Are you prepared for that? Are you equipped to deal with something like that? It's a tough place to be in, and you really got to see if you can be there for each other when times are tough. Wow. Deep message. What's the overall energy? The Queen of Cups and the Magician and the Lovers. Okay, so Libra, you and another person have a lot of love towards each other, or will fall in love as we move into Gemini season. We are already in Gemini season, but I'm talking about like the deeper part of Gemini season, like getting into like early June, things like that, where there's obvious love between the two of you, whether it's strengthening over time or it's already there. But this is where you guys really got to focus on, you know, the ground level work, you know, getting to the hard stuff, you know, quicker, so that way you guys can see whether this relationship will even survive. Okay? It kind of reminds me of that show, Love is Blind, where, you know, the first week or two of, you know, getting to know someone without seeing their face is the time where you're asking the tough questions to make sure that you're not wasting your time. You know, are you guys going to be compatible with each other? Can you guys, you know, make things work when even the newness wears off? All right, let's dive into the Ace of Wands for your person's feelings. Okay, they're excited about something with you. I'm just wanting to see if the excitement is going to live on throughout the summer, or if this is something where this person is a hit it, quit it type of person, you know, loves their person, wants to be with their person in the first 3 months, then gets bored easily. Because I've seen this type of person before. You know, they're the person that falls in love really quickly. They're very intense. They want to see their person every single day, but by the 3rd month they get bored and then they ghost. That's why I'm like bringing up all this stuff. Like, really make sure that it's not just a phase, or if this is someone returning to your life, wanting to pick it up with you again after they abandon it. Why the Ace of Wands? Justice, major for Libra, and the Eight of Pentacles. This person really wants to make it work with you. They want to be fair, okay? Some of you guys may have met each other at work. And then I see the Tower. It's like this person wants to work together with you, Eight of Pentacles, in order to have a fair relationship with you, possibly to avoid any towers. So I like how this person's showing up, okay, for right now anyways. I'll know more as I clarify their intentions. Let's clarify your feelings, Libra. You got the Ace of Pentacles. Why the Ace of Pentacles? Ten of Wands. You know relationships take work. You're over here like, Baddison, I don't need you to tell me that the relationship's going to take work and that I got to really make sure I know this person inside out before I take it to the next level. I know what I'm getting myself into. You're telling me that you're still wanting to do the work. You're a hard worker, Libra. Not just in your love life, but in every other aspect of your life. You like to, you know, you like to put in your 100%. Ten of Cups. If it's worth it to you, you'll give it your all. Now let's take a look at this person's intentions. We have the Knight of Wands. Could be a fire sign that you're connecting to. Aries, Leo, Sag. I have a lot of fire and water on this table. Why the Knight of Wands? Why the Knight of Wands? The Lovers. And the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is right here. This person intends to love you. Or they want to fall in love with you. As of right now, this person only has eyes for you at this time, okay? It's just, again, like I said earlier, they're genuine right now. I just want to make sure this is not someone that gets bored after a while. Because that message wanted to come through when I saw that Knight of Wands initially. I want to make sure that this person's, you know, we have all met that person that love bombs early on. You know, you're my soulmate, blah, blah, blah. I can't believe my life has ever been my life without you in it. By the second week of dating, and then 2 weeks later, you're having like a gnarly fight. They're talking to some chick at the bar, and then it's over. Oh, shoot. I watched too much Teen Mom with Janelle. One of the Two of Cups. Three of Cups, and then the Seven of Swords. Okay, so I feel like you and this person are going to have some sort of disagreement towards the end of May in regards to the next step of this relationship. Do you guys just continue dating a little bit? Do you still see other people? Whatever the case may be. The Three of Cups usually indicates other people involved or friendship, things like that. But the Three of Cups, when it's in the challenge position, could also indicate just some drama with the two of you over trust, okay? Or whether or not someone's been deceptive up to this point is what it kind of gives me with that Seven of Swords. Let's take a look at this person's behavior. Hold on, this keeps moving. Let's take a look at the Ten of Cups. Why the Ten of Cups? Why the Ten of Cups? And then I want to get another card on this person's intentions. Why the Ten of Cups? Wow. The Fool and the Empress. This person is not kidding. They do love you. Or they feel like they could. Huh. This person's really trying to, like, correct me. Knight of Cups, High Priestess. The Empress is you. That's Venus and Libra, regardless of your gender. Yeah, Libra, whoever this person is, they're really optimistic that you could definitely be the one for them. And that's possibly why they're giddy right now. They're in this energy of, oh my goodness, I love Libra. You know, that sort of energy. But I want another card on their intentions. I know that's not the fun part of a reading, but you guys will thank me later when when I'm this thorough. Because someone's intentions are very important, you know. You can have love for someone all day long and still screw them over, you know. That's why I like to dive deeper into the intentions position. Because I've heard it many times, someone say, I love you, I love you, I love you, but then screw them over. Intentions. Ace of Cups, okay, I'm done, I'm done. This person, you know, is legit. They love you, they want to love you, or something like that. Three of Pentacles, the Hierophant. I'm going to leave this person alone. Crosswatcher, sorry, I put so much heat on your back. I'll lay off. This person does want to be with you. I've got nothing negative off of this person. Aside from a little bit in the challenge position where there is going to be a little bit of a drama moment, talking about trust. Whether or not you guys can trust each other on the same page or trust each other with other people involved, things like that. But it looks like it gets squared away because the outcome looks good. Let's clarify the outcome. But I am strongly getting that you guys are going to benefit from having the tough conversations, whether you're talking about a divorce you went through that was painful, or a huge loss, or something to do with something else going on in your life. Talking about, you know, the heavy stuff to see if you guys can really be there for each other. Why the Page of Wands? Six of Pentacles and the Page of Cups and the Six of Cups. Okay, so we're ending the month of May on a balanced space. In a balanced space, excuse me, where you both are giving equally to the situation, and you guys are still in that puppy love stage, or you're feeling excited about what's up ahead if this is not someone new in your life. You guys are learning from your past, Six of Cups, learning what not to do, and also diving into your past with each other. Three of Swords, your advice. Now, Libra, if you're in a situation where you and your person are in no contact right now, or you're in like a situationship, I will pull that person's hidden feelings for you in a moment. Why the Three of Swords as advice? I said it, I called it, I called it. Look at that. The Devil, the Nine of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. Your advice is to, you know, really get to know each other, even the bad stuff. You know, everyone has a shadow side. We all have that side of us that, you know, we're not proud of. Whether you're telling this person something personal about yourself, you know, or talking about your triggers, or talking about that one time someone hurt you really bad, you know, share what you feel comfortable with. You know, you don't have to lay it all out at once, but in little spurts. Just test the temperature of how they're going to respond to a little bit of what you're sharing with them. You know, you want to make sure you know this person pretty well before you give them some vulnerable information, to make sure that they're not going to be the type of person to use it against you in the future. Because there's some people like that. They'll get you to open up about your triggers, your traumas, things like that, and use it against you in the first chance they get to win an argument or some shit. So just definitely make sure that you know that this person is not like that, okay? Or test them out with something that you wouldn't mind the rest of the world to find out. You know, things like that. Just test how they're there for you. This message wants to come in for somebody. But the Wheel of Fortune is indicating change. Massive change happening in your love life, Libra. Where your love life may be doing a 180, where it's going to be significantly shifting from where it was last year. Things like that. A big monumental change. So I feel like at the end of May, you're going into June feeling happy with your person. What happens in June? Well, you don't know yet. I'll do your June monthly here in a few days. But for right now, it looks like you guys are in love, okay? You could be dealing with a Libra like yourself, a Taurus, an Aries, a Gemini. I had Cancerian energy earlier. I don't know where they went. Capricorn is here. Some of you guys probably are going to have trouble keeping a Cancerian. You know, they may like disappear from time to time, because I had Cancerian energy somewhere and it disappeared. They're good at hiding in their crab shell though. All right. Please rock that like and subscribe button if you're a girl, and if you would like to book a private reading with me, Libra, the link to my website can be found in the description box below of every video. It's BaddisonIntuitiveTarot.com. 2 D's for Baddison, not one. Also, I did do your Love May monthly and a couple other May Love weeklies in my May playlist. So if this reading didn't resonate, do check out the other ones, because they change up depending on who's watching. And also every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I go live with the All Signs Their Feelings For You spread, where I interact with you more live on camera. I show my face. I'm more like, hey, what's up? I'll link in the description box below this video the most recent one I did, because that still will dive into your person's feelings for the next 7 days or so. Can you let go of the past and forgive me? Can you trust me again with your heart? So Libra, you want someone to forgive you. Or rewind, you have someone that wants you to forgive them, I should say. I didn't realize I loved you until it was too late. Virgo got this exact card in their reading, and I was picking up on some Virgo vibes early on when the message that I got for Virgo's reading kind of felt similar in this one. I should have believed in you. You always had my best interests at heart. I want to contact our mutual friends to ask about you. All right, so that's for you, Virgo. I hope it helps. Do me a favor, smile until your cheeks hurt. Just keep living your best life. Don't let anyone, you know, cause you drama if it's not meant to be a soul contract, all right? So I love you. Take care. Namaste.